Alright, so you guys are gonna watch me actually create my website, just like a little personal kind of fun project I want to do. So far, the only thing I did was just create a EC2 server. So just to let you know what I did, I launched the instance. I named it Amazon Linux, right? That's the AMI, right? T2 micro. I created a key pair. The key pair I created was called 1%. Alright, cool. And then I created a new security group. And so if you were to edit this and go to select an existing group, the Webserver one, this one has HTTP and HTTPS enabled. So literally SSH is enabled. I added 2 security groups, and then I did HTTP and then HTTPS, right? And then I added 0.0 for the source. So pretty much any IP addresses, that's what this means, can connect to my web server. And HTTP and HTTPS traffic can hit my actual EC2 instance. Then I click launch instance, and that's what this is. Okay, so it's running, cool. And then I went ahead and what is it? I changed the directory into the downloads because that's where my key is at. I cat it just to see if it's there. It is. Change the permissions, and then I went ahead and went to the console. I click this, connect, and then SSH. That's what I use to change the permissions so I can actually interact with the key. And then I connect it to the instance using that, and that's what you see right here. I typed in yes, and voila, cool. Now I'm literally just following ChatGPT prompts, so kind of just to show you a little bit. So I wanted to, so I'll explain as I go on, but I'm gonna go ahead and update the server. Right, you want to update the package manager. No, actually update the server, not the package manager. So anyways, nothing to do. Cool. Let me actually it's here. Alright, cool. So excuse me. Then we're gonna go ahead and install the web server. So this is installing Apache. And then we're going to start Apache. Okay, Apache is started. And then I can say X. You always want to check if it's started. How do I check if Apache servers started? Okay, I forgot. I just looked it up. The command systemctl status HTTP. Okay, active. That's what we want to see running. Cool. Anyways, now I'm gonna go ahead and create some files. So I'm gonna create a new folder. I'm gonna call this the 1% University. And then inside this, so first off, I'm gonna create another folder, create others, and then let me actually go inside. I'm going inside the folder and then putting it in there. Cool. Inside the 1% University. So first, I'm gonna create a file. I'm gonna say website.html. Cool. And so get rid of this. So now I'm gonna go ahead and I already have the code. So first off, I need to move the website files to let me actually rename this. I'm gonna rename this index.html. And so, but we need to go ahead and get the code that we need, which is this. So I already accessed the code with the website. So I'm creating a blog. Okay, this is the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So but this is inside an HTML file. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this code. Boom. I'm going to go ahead and paste it in here, save it, and then I'm going to run this command to copy this file inside my EC2 server. So let's see how to do this. So right now we are inside the EC2 server, so let's go ahead and make another git bash. Let's navigate to our code, HTML is right there. So I'm going to change some placeholders. Okay, so first off, I'm going to delete this. So actually, let's just type it in, -i, okay, the path to our index.html. So we are already in the folder, so we just want to type in HTML because we're already inside the directory or folder. And then we want to go ahead and type in our, this is exactly where we want the file to go. So we need the username and then at the public IP address, that's what it is. That's just the syntax of like how to actually copy it. So if we go back here, just to validate, let me see, 42, I think the private IP address, but let's see if this works. Let's go back here, let's go here, and then let's put it inside the temp file, because that's what, okay, let's see. I'm going to copy this and put it into ChatGPT. Even though I can't ask it to do it, kind of like, let's see, because it's incorrect. So it says the error occurs because the syntax of copy, secure copy, that's what that is, command is incorrect. The -a flag is used to specify the private key file, but in your command it's not followed by the path to the file, key file. Here's the correct way to use the secure copy file. So, okay, so if that's the case, I'm just going to type in print working directory. Right? I'm going to say this is where the file is. Okay, and then with your public IP, so replace this with your public IP. So let's literally do what it's telling us to do. So we're gonna go to EC2. We're gonna get the public IP. Okay, I'm gonna say, hey, this is my public IP. This is my oh. Why is it asking for my, oh, so we need to authenticate. Okay, okay, so we need to first get the file, get the location of our key. So that's in the downloads folder. So if I go and do this, let's go ahead and make another one. CD, go to the tilde, go to downloads. So I'm just literally going to my downloads folder. If I go to cat 1%, that is literally where my keys is located, and I know that because I just cat the file that's inside this directory, the downloads. And now I'm going to do, let me clear this. I'm going to do print working directory, okay? And so I'm going to copy this, and now I'm going to say, this is the file path where my key is at. This is the file path where my file is at. Give me the command I need. Here's the exact command, right? Boom. Let's go to here. See if we can paste this, see if this works. So look at this, right? Oh, this is not gonna work. Because we need, so look, the placeholder. So I'm going to cancel this. I'm going to say going to just get the file name. So I'm not going to list it because I have a lot of stuff in the downloads and it's just going to be a lot of files, but I know that's the file name because I'm catting that file. So I'm going to copy that, and then I'm going to say, I mean, I really could just replace it, but I just wanted to spit out the command. This is the key name. And then it even says to replace your key. So it's a good thing I like noticed that. So boom, cool. Let's clear that. This should work. Boom. So now I'm gonna go to my server. Now I'm gonna go to the temp file, HTML. Look at that. So my file is now there. I'm gonna cat it and make sure it's literally the 1%. So this is literally this is this. See how cool that is? We literally, let's go to the bottom of it, right? Copy 2024, copy to the, so literally we just we made a file, we put some stuff in it, and then we needed to, so if we think about like Ansible, right, we need to actually connect to the server, right, with the key. So inside the inventory file, like you need to actually put like the file path of your key, and then the IP address, and that's literally, so look at the concept. We need to authenticate, and then we need the location of like what we're authenticating to, the IP address, right? The username and the IP address. And it's the same thing with Ansible in your inventory file, when we're trying to connect to a server, but we need to authenticate it, and we need to point to the actual, right, server with some type of identifier, which is the IP address. So anyways, that works. We're inside it, cool. Now, let's go back up. Move files to directory. Okay. So literally I'm just gonna copy this. Boom. And now I'm going to change directory into www.html. Boom. Change the directory. Cool. And now let me make sure, because this should already have, I'm gonna make sure it's the same one. Cool. Nice. And so now, open your instance, public IP, to see your website live. So now, the website should be up and running. Let's see if that works. Boom, look how crazy that is. And we literally just created our own website. And now I'm gonna create a blog, and yeah, I'll show you how it works.